continuation of Poinsettia and berries motif, and on this video I will show you how to join the two motifs together. So the first motif we completed up to round 13, but the second and subsequent motifs we finish up to round 12, and then we start round 13 stopping at the corner at the leaf motif, because that is where we are going to join the two motifs together, right in this corner. So this is the previous motif, which is completed up to round 13, and this is the current motif that I am working on. So make sure to lay down the previous motif the same as the current motif, so both the wrong side are facing up. So now we are going to complete the set of stitches up to the corner stitch. So I need to complete the chain 5 here and skip 1, 2, 3, 3 double crochets, on top of 3 double crochets. So then double crochet on the next chain 2 space, and we stop, we pause, because this is where we are going to start connecting. So now we need to chain 2. One thing to remember in connecting is that we are connecting on chain 5. So we made chain 2 because we use the middle chain to connect. So the third chain becomes the connecting chain to the previous motif. But instead of making chain 1, we turn it into a single crochet. So the third chain we turn into single crochet, connecting it to the previous motif. So we single crochet there and chain 2 again. So that makes up for the 5 chains. That is a corner chain of the leaf motif. So then we complete the leaf motif just like we would if we're not connecting at all. So double crochet on the same space and 3 more double crochets on the current motif to finish the leaf motif. Then we are going to connect to the previous motif again. So this time we are still connecting on a chain 5 loop. So we need to make chain 2 on the current. We single crochet into the chain 5 space. So that's how it looks. Then complete the chain 5 of the current motif by making chain 2, 1, 2, and then we single crochet on the current motif, the next chain 5 of the current motif. So that's the way it looks now. So then we see that we are going to connect on a chain 5 again. So we need to make chain 2 because this is a chain 5. So chain 2, 1, 2, and single crochet on the next chain 5 of the previous motif. then chain 2, and this time we are going to make a berry stitch on the current motif. So we are going to forget about connecting and concentrate on making the berry on this current motif. So we make 4 TR together. So make 2 incomplete, make 4 incomplete TRs. It is catching onto the, okay. So that's one berry is made. Then after the berry, we are going to connect again. So chain 1, we're connecting on the next chain 3 of the previous. So we only make a chain 1. Then single crochet on the next chain 3 of the previous motif. Then chain 1. And we will work on the current motif again, making the berries. So here's how it looks. So I'm going back here to work on the current motif. So we're making the berry stitch again. We don't have to do berry stitches on the old one because we already made them on round 13. So we're only working the berry stitches on the current motif. Then chain 1 again to connect onto the next chain 3 stitch of the previous. So the next chain 3 is this one. So connect right there by making single crochet, then chain 1, and then go back to the current motif to make another berries on the next chain 3 space, the second chain of the next chain 3, then connect again after we made the berries. So chain 1 and then connect onto the next chain 3, this one, make a single crochet there and chain 1 and berries again on the second chain of the next chain 3 of the current motif. Yeah, I'm getting fumbly, so let's focus on making the berries. The trick about making these berries, in order to pull up the last yarn over, you kind of have to hold this tight. So grab a hold of this group of incomplete triple crochets tied as you pull the loop through all the loops on hook, like that. Otherwise it catches on the hook. So then we make chain 1 and single crochet on the next chain 3 of the previous motif, and chain 1 again, and then we need to make the last berries on the current motif. So we have 4, so we lack one more. So another berry is need to be made on the current motif. So make 4 incomplete triple crochets, and then we fulfill the 5 berries required for the on the current motif. So now we're gonna connect, and this is a chain 5 that we are going to connect, so we need to make a chain 2. So chain 2 and single crochet on the next chain 5 of the previous motif, then chain 2 again, 1, 2, and single crochet on the next chain 5 of the current motif. So we are finished connecting the berries. Now we'll continue to finish connecting this side of the motif. So we are connecting on a chain 5, so we are going to make chain 2, 1, 2, and single crochet on the next chain 5 of the previous motif, then chain 2 again, and then we need to complete the C2B stitches on the current motif. So we can forget about connecting for now and just focus on making the leaf motif on the current. So we skip 1, 2, 3, and double crochet on the next, double crochet, doing it 3 times. So that's 1, 2, 3, and double crochet on the next chain 2 space. Then we will connect the corner of this leaf motif. So we will chain 2 because we are connecting on a chain 5. So we chain 2, 1, 2, and single crochet on the next chain 5, then chain 2 again, 1, 2, and make a double crochet on the same space of the current motif. And so we are just now working on the current motif. We are not connecting on the previous anymore. So because the corner is done, it's connected together. So that's how you connect the 2 motifs together, and that's the way it looks. Then we will continue to finish the stitches, the remaining stitches of round 13 up to the end of round 13. So repeating the same instructions on round 13. I thank you all for watching, and I hope this helps you how to do the join as you go method of joining. And On the next video I will show you how to connect two sides of this motif. I will make another motif and join the two sides here. By the way, this is a hexagon shape, so there are 6 sides. So we're using 6 sides of the first motif to connect the rest of the motifs together so that it forms into a circle. So we will have a round tablecloth after several motifs of this. I thank you all for watching, and please remember to subscribe, and I appreciate you all very much. Thank you so much.